Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so yeah, sorry I haven't made a video this morning. Yeah, I had my third COVID jab yesterday and been feeling a bit sort of groggy and like lethargic all day, really. And not to mention a really hurty arm. But there you go. Anyway, at least I can travel and do stuff now, and me and my kids have a valid pass sanitaire or whatever they call it in your country. So Bitcoin did something interesting this afternoon, didn't it? It dumped right down to below 28k. That did surprise me actually. That's quite impressive really. I was kind of hoping some of my copy traders might have taken advantage of that, because if they'd have gone from there to where we are currently, that would have been like 5%. So on 5x leverage, that would have been 25%, which would have been rather tasty, wouldn't it? So the best one, I think, out of my lot was Positive Lee, who is currently 6.05% up, which is just $31. He's playing with about, or rather, I'm playing with about $500 there. So that's cool. So still consistently well over 1% for the traders I'm looking at. I'll just show you the spreadsheet. So I actually updated this morning. So this morning, the way it was looking was Positively was up 21% since I started on the 17th of May. Super Lucky is up 24.72. He's currently a little bit underwater actually, so I'm kind of hoping that Bitcoin has a little pump over 30k, because he's got a long, I think, from 30.2k. So it'd be nice to see him get out of that in a profit. And then I don't think these guys are trading at the moment. The Korean guy this morning was 23.7% up, which is amazing. Lasong I think is currently underwater a little bit, but overall he's like 6.65% up. So that means overall in the past week or so, with the traders I'm using, the 4 traders, I'm up 20.75%. Now, the idea of this is like, if I can compound these gains, that should go from, well, I was going to say 1k to 4k, but it's actually 1,155 is what I actually started off with, but let's call it 1,155. I think that can go to 5k in a few weeks. I mean, I was planning on 20 weeks, but I think it's going to do that much quicker than that. And, the whole point is like, this is a really cool thing to do when the market's kind of a bit crap, because if you're just a buyer and hodler, then you're probably quite miserable at the moment because the price of everything is down at the moment. But to be honest, if you're a trader, you don't care. I mean, myself, I'm a day trader, so I don't care if it goes up or down. I just try and make money either way and just increase the amount of Bitcoin I've got or the amount of Ethereum I've got. I do mostly trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, not a lot else, to be honest. The copy trading, I'm not going to say it's safe, but it's kind of like, I think it's an interesting way to get involved with trading and kind of understand how it all works. I know a friend of mine was kind of slightly disappointed that he followed a copy trader. I think it was called Quant Trader. I mean, Quant Trader is doing the best out of a lot of them, I think, at the moment. Let me have a look. If I go back to here, okay, Quant Trader. Let's have a look. So if you just go here, you can see his past trades. All his past trades have been like really quite green. I think there was a really bad one down here. Yeah, here you go. Round about 8th, 9th of May, he was having a pretty bad time. Minus 110%, minus 115. That was really bad. But since then, he seems to have got his act together, and he's doing pretty well. Now, the thing is, the reason my mate didn't see any current trades is his last trade. Well, actually, he closed one this morning, this Ethereum short. He closed that, was that today? Yeah, today at 4 o'clock this morning. He closed that 5.9% in profit, which is quite cool. And his current trade he's got open is a long from 30.38k for Bitcoin. And it obviously he's not going to close that until we're above 30.38 again. So that's why my friend isn't seeing any activity at the moment, because he's not opened another trade yet since he started following him. You get the idea. If you start following someone, you're not going to join a trade halfway through. You're going to be on the next trade, and it's probably worth looking at the past trades of people and thinking okay, he's doing quite well. And you will see different styles. You'll see people who are more sort of like swing traders who only trade occasionally and have quite big gains. And then people like this guy who's more of a, maybe not a day trader, but he's a sort of 2 to 3 day trader, if you like, and he makes reasonably consistent positive gains, which I think is the best way to make money, is not being greedy and just kind of making 1 or 2% every day and compounding your gains. So that's enough about that. If you want to get involved with ByBit and trading and copy trading and all that, just go to savewith.crypto.org/ByBit and you can get up to a $4,050 welcome bonus, which is cool. You do have to make a hefty deposit to get the full bonus, but you'll find out when you go there. So that's that. Let's have a look at the Maiar DEX, because I think it's Metabonding Day today. Now, I must admit the prices of all the Elrond stuff, eGold, MEX, Ethereum, Ride, even ZoidPay is actually down the loads actually at the moment. They're all doing pretty bad at the moment, and I wonder if that's because a lot of people are just sort of putting their money into Bitcoin because they are expecting some kind of mega blast off or something. I don't really know, to be honest, but I'm not particularly moving anything, although I am really tempted to get a big bag of ZoidPay, but I haven't really got anything I can sell or use to get that. I don't want to sell Bitcoin at less than 30,000 to buy ZoidPay, but if it has a little pump and I do okay on a trade, I might consider something like that. But at the moment, probably not. Anyway, so Metabonding. So Metabonding, we got this new one that I must admit I've not looked into at all. This BH network thing, the Internet of Freelancers. Okay, I haven't really looked into that at all actually, but I'm not going to get that today. So in fact, what I'm going to get is 1.1 effort, 3.3 Isengard. I'm going to get 8.2 ZoidPay and 1.1 Aerovec. And I think that's going to be worth about, I don't know, $10 or something like that. So it's not going to be a lot, is it? I think I claimed the stuff last time. I didn't do anything with it, so that's probably sitting in my wallet as well. So let's have a look what I've got in there. Don't think it's a lot. So yeah, Aerovec I've got $1.94 worth. I've got 82 cents worth of effort. Isengard 89 cents. And I've got $2.42 of ZoidPay. Yeah, it's not quite what I want. I want about 100,000 really. So I'm not going to get that by Metabonding, am I? But yeah, ZoidPay is looking interesting because on my kind of watch list, which is all the general stuff that I'm interested in on TradingView, ZoidPay is actually doing the worst today, which is makes it quite attractive, I must admit, because it's now 29.5 cents, and it's not been that price since. Actually, that's not actually been that price since the 27th of March. So I don't know. It's very, very tempting to try and swap a few things around and then get a big bag of ZoidPay. I'll have to have a think about that because I think one day, my ambition is to have a ZoidPay shopping pool, which you need 100,000 ZoidPay for. Now, about a week ago, that was going to cost about $50,000. And at the moment, seems like you could probably do that for like $25,500. And I think the potential to make money with a ZoidPay shopping pool is really cool. And the good thing is I could call it, savewithcrypto.zoidpay whatever you call them, I'm not sure, but it might be quite good, because I know within the shopping pool thing, which is basically like a kind of liquidity pool, you can do things like you can offer loans, the buy now, pay later, that kind of system, and basically make a lot of money from owning a shopping pool. And I believe there's only ever going to be 1,000 shopping pools, and at the moment there are 200 in existence. So for me, that's got to be an ambition, quite a big one. That's what I'm very interested in at the moment, unless something better comes along. And that's the point with these things, that there always is something better that comes along. But what I've found is, like, you generally make a shit ton of money by being early in a project. For example, like SwissBorg, I was buying SwissBorg when it was like 7 cents or something, so that worked out really well. But anyway, I'm going to keep you updated, so if you find that interesting, do give the video a like, leave a nice comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you've got notifications set on all, and above all, tell your friends.